is adorable, Deuce is cute. Tickle their fancy, you'll win the loot on Card Sharks. And here's the host of Card Sharks, Jim Perry.
Hello there. Thank you very much. Welcome to Card Sharks. Thank you. Good to have you here with us, and especially good to have you here at home. I gotta tell you, that poem from Scott Lieberman, Encino, California. Ace is adorable, Deuce is cute. Scott, that poem may bring back Gene Wood's poems. I'll try again, Scott. Let's open the board and get to the cards and start a new match. Janice and Ann, if you will, start loading in the cards, please, while we meet our players on Card Sharks. Kathy Gordon, our champion. Hi, Kathy.
Hi, how are you?
Good. I'm fine. How about you?
Oh, I'm ecstatic.
You mentioned yesterday that you were losing weight with all this tension. Did you lose any yesterday?
Well, probably. I don't know. I've been too nervous to
You're not going to check. You're doing very well. You have no reason to be nervous. You've won $3,200 in cold cash, Kathy, which is not bad at all.
Amazing. I can't believe it.
And we're meeting our challenger for the first time. This is Joe Tenerelli. Hello, Joe. Welcome.
Hi.
Good to have you here.
How you doing?
Why don't you tell us about yourself?
Well, my name is Joe Tenerelli. I was born 26 years ago in Italy. Came out here when I was 3. Now I reside in La Cañada, California. I'm a sales rep for a major distillery. And in my spare time, I play tennis and sample my products.
Isn't that right? That's very good, Joe. Good to have you here. Good luck to both of you, as each player has his or her own deck of 52 playing cards, shuffled and cut before we go on the air. The upper cards, the red cards, will be played by the champion, Kathy. The lower cards, the blue cards, will be played by the challenger, Joe. Before you can begin to play the cards, you must first win a high-low toss-up question. Kathy, question goes to you. We asked 100 men, if you could snap your fingers and cause your boss to vanish from the face of the earth, would you do it? How come all that snapping is going over at the producer's table? How many men said yes, they would do it?
Oh, I think a lot of them would. I would say 80 at least.
She says 80, Joe. Higher or lower?
Oh, I'm going to have to say lower because that many guys don't want to lose their jobs. I'm going to go lower.
Oh, okay. If it's lower, Joe, you go to the board first. If not, it'll be Kathy. The actual number of men who would snap their fingers and cause their boss to vanish from the face of the earth is 24. Joe, it's much lower. Joe, your base card for the game is a 6. You won the question. You have the right to change it.
I'm going to change it.
And you are going to change. You must play this one. It's a queen. Good change.
Lower. Next card's going to be lower.
Lower than a queen. And it is. It's a 7. Remember, you can freeze at any time, Joe.
Next card's going to be freeze.
Next card is going to be freeze. All right, we move the freeze bar over. Can't take those cards away. And, of course, by not making a mistake, Kathy doesn't get a free chance at her cards. Joe, we asked 100 trial lawyers. Have you ever defended a person you secretly believed was guilty? How many lawyers admitted they had?
Trial lawyers, I would have to say 67 lawyers would say that because that's just my guess.
67.
No, I'm going to go against the odds, and I'm going to go higher because I think that they wonder sometimes.
Even more. The actual number of lawyers who have defended a person they secretly believed was guilty is 67. Joe, right on the button. Wow. Now you have the right to change that 7.
Change that card.
See if we can improve it. You did it before. And, ooh, not this time. You've got an 8. What is this card?
Lower.
Lower than an 8? Yeah, you did it. It's a 3.
I'm going. Next card's going to be higher.
Higher than a 3? Oh, yeah, the big ace.
Next card's going to be lower.
Lower than an 8.
Lower.
If this is lower than an ace, Joe's got the first game of the best 2 out of 3 match. And he does for the 4. Game number 1 to the challenger with $100. Joe's got the lead, friends. I better hold on to everything. We'll be right back with game 2 right after this. We're back with our challenger leading 1-0 with $100 for the first game. Of course, the pressure's on the champion now. She needs 2 in a row. Same 2 decks of cards as Janice deals them out. And the question to you, Kathy. We asked 100 women, do you think you're smarter than the average person? How many women thought they were smarter than the average?
Women. I think women are getting more confident in themselves all the time. I'm going to go 65.
65.
Yeah.
You think it's because they're getting more confident that they would think they're smart? What you're saying is you think they'd be smarter than men, right?
Yeah.
Joe, she says 65. Higher or lower?
I think women are very confident also, and I'm going to say just a little bit higher than 65.
Higher than that? The actual number of women who thought they were smarter than the average person is 53, not higher. Kathy. Oh. And Kathy, your base card for this game, a 5. You want
A
it?
5. Yeah, I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it, and I'm going to go higher with it.
Higher than a 5? Yes,
And
it's
a
a 9.
I'm going to freeze.
As I recall, Kathy, those 9s never do
Those
you any
9s
good.
are bad.
Joe, the question goes to you. We asked 100 men. Do you think you're smarter than the average person? How many men thought they were smarter than the average?
Oh, let's see. Men. I'll have to say 71, because I think men usually walk around thinking they're smarter than the next guy, so 71.
Joe says 71, Kathy.
I agree with him 100%, and I'm going higher.
Even higher than
Yes.
that? As I recall, it was 53 women. Let's see. The actual number of men who thought they were smarter than the average person is 78. It's higher, Kathy. Well, I think that says something about us men. Kathy, you've got a 9. Do you want it?
No, I do not want
Then we'll
that
play the
9.
next card off the top of the deck, and it is another 9. You do stick to those 9s.
Okay, I guess I'm going to keep the 9, and I'm going to go lower.
Lower than a 9? Yes, with a deuce.
Okay, now I'm going to go higher.
Higher than a 2. It is a big king.
Okay, lower.
If this is lower, you've tied up the match, and she does with a 5. Yes, indeed. Let's set up for the tiebreaker. 1-1. Great comeback there, Kathy. Joe, you were a little quieter with that
I know,
game.
nothing happened that time.
Nothing happened. So we've got a tie. We'll set up for the tiebreaker with 3 cards up there, 3 questions here. Control, very important. Kathy, we asked 100 men. Does the 100 women. I just think it does make a difference if I say this right. We asked 100 women, and you'll see why. Does the underwear you're wearing right now have a hole in it? How many women admitted there were holes in their underwear?
Vanity, thy name is woman. No, I don't think it's going to be very high. I would say 30 tops would admit.
30. Joe, higher or lower?
And if they did have a hole, they wouldn't admit it, so I'm going to say lower.
Lower than that. The actual number of women who ignored mother's advice about being hit by a bus, remember those, and who were wearing underwear with holes in it is 7. Joe, very much lower. Joe, your base card is a 3.
I'm going to keep it and go higher.
Higher than a 3. It is a 9. Kind of a middle card, but 1 card to go, Joe. Big decision. What's it going to be?
I'm going to freeze.
You'll freeze. Needing that 1 card. That keeps Kathy away. We go to question 2 to you, Joe. We asked 100 policemen in Southern California. Do you think all handguns should be banned for private citizens? How many policemen said yes, handguns should be banned?
Policemen saying handguns should be banned. I'll say it would be around 57.
57.
It's just a hunch.
Say handguns should be banned, Kathy.
Oh, I have no idea. Okay, I trusted him before and it didn't work, but I'll trust him once more and I'll go higher.
Going with the audience higher.
Yeah.
The actual number of policemen who think all handguns should be banned is 14, not higher. Joe, do you want that 9? Change that 9. Sounds like a cheer. It becomes a king.
Yeah! Next card's going to be low!
If this is lower, we have a new champion for the win. Oh, no! No, it's another king. Kathy, a big break. You've got a 4.
I have a 4 and I'm going higher.
Higher than a 4. It is a queen.
I'm going lower.
If this is lower, Kathy retains the championship. Yes, with a jack. Wow. That was quite a match. Joe, great play. You're delightful. You're so outgoing. That's wonderful. Thank you, Joe. Kathy, come on down here with me. Congratulations. That was a hard-fought victory.
Oh, it was close.
Money cards coming up right after we take time out for this.